just want to do a quick video on the Itaste Cool Fire. I know this has been out for a long time now. I have been meaning to do this and I haven't got round to it. But I thought I'd just do this video and just tell you what I think, really, as well as showing you what it has or whatever. Now, as you can see, compared to the Itaste MVP, which this is the version 3, it's quite a bit smaller and lighter. It has, at the bottom, it's got an on-off switch, so you can actually just turn the mod off and on, as well as if you just wanted to lock the screen. But I suppose to save power, if you weren't going to use it for a while, you could just turn it off. It also has a lanyard ring here, which I think is fantastic. You just get a normal Ego lanyard, take the hook off the end and then put it through like you would a charm, and it just hangs there really nice. It is a pass-through, as you can see, a mini USB charge and pass-through. The only thing that this hasn't got that the MVP has is the portable charger. Sorry, yeah, that you can charge things off it, charging bank. But I can see with the size of the battery, you're not going to even if it had it, you wouldn't be using this really to charge other things. So that would be probably why they've left it out on this model. But yeah, as you can see, it is really, you get these in some really lovely colours. The purple one's really nice, and it just fits lovely in your hand. It's really nice and smug, the way it's designed. It does fit very nice in your hand, and it's really easy to use, and small but powerful. I mean, it's nothing like the my Snow Wolf, but I can still use a sub-ohm tank on it and get a significant amount of vapour off it, and the battery does last about a day, so it's not too bad. Now, the screen's on the side. You've got your up and down buttons. It's free click on and off, same as lots of the other. Now it goes up to 40 watts, so it's quite a bit of power. Obviously it's not a variable temperature, it's not a temp control mod, which I think is a bit sad. I wish that they would have put something like that into their newer devices, as there's so many out there now that are cheap that are temperature controlled mods. But if you're not bothered about that, then this is fine. So yeah, it does go up to 40 watts, and it has also got variable voltage mode. Now, to change from one to the other, you just press the home button and the minus button. The minus button to change into volts, and then the home button and the plus button to change back into watts. So it's pretty simple to use, like most of the other devices from Itaste. I've liked them all, the ones I've had, although they are quite similar. As you can see, you've got your vent holes as well down the side, so it's it's really a safe mod to use, obviously. So right, I will show you now. The e-liquid I have in here is not a high, it's 50-50, so the vapour's not going to be as thick. That's nothing to do with the mod or the tank, it's the e-liquid I'm using. So we'll put it up. Right, I'll put it on 25 watts and I'll show you. As you can see, the vapour is not amazing, but like I said, this juice is not a high VG juice like I was using in my last video that I did. I'll turn it up a little bit more, because obviously it can go up to 40 watts, so I'm still got quite a bit of power left that I can turn it up to. Now it's on 31. As you can see, now I've turned it up, the vapour's much better, and quite thick. So even with this, using a normal 50-50 mix e-liquid, you still get quite a lot of vapour out of it. If you put like a sub tank or whatever on here, it is still really a good hit. And I really think this is excellent for if you're going out to the pub or you're going out clubbing or whatever, because you can stick it onto a lanyard and you're not going to drop it. And if you did lose it or whatever, it's not a megally expensive mod. I mean, you could pick these up from as little as £30, maybe less. I don't really. I will put some websites in the description of where you can get it. You can get it on Fast Tech. I think it cost me £34. That was a while ago. I mean, it might have gone down, or I don't really know. But I will have a look. They do sell them everywhere in Skeg, on the market. Obviously, you can get it from the proper e-cig shop. They have them in there, and all these little places now that sell other things like lighters, etc. Are now starting to do e-liquid and e-cigs, and these are very popular. I see them literally in all of them. They've got one of these. Sometimes though they're over £40, which is it's not a good deal. You could get it a lot cheaper than that, definitely, but they are easy to get hold of. And if you just, like I said, if you want something for when you're going out, you don't want to have to take a massive mod with you, you don't want to drop it, fantastic. If I go out anywhere to the pub or anything, this is the one I take with me now, on my lanyard, around my neck. Doesn't get in my way. It's not really big and, you know, heavy. It's quite a nice light mod. And again, as you can see, it's not at all big and bulky. Don't get me wrong, the MVP 3 is also an amazing mod. This is my partner's, but this is also a really good mod, and definitely for going out, stuff like that. If you're a girl and you don't want a massive bulky mod, then, you know, definitely check this one out. Yeah, I mean, this has got the Nautilus on it, so it's not nowhere near as powerful as this one. But you see, even with the Nautilus on, this gives you quite a bit of vapour, and it would do exactly the same on here as it does on here. So yeah, I'd say this is equally as good as one of these. Apart from the battery life, of course, you do need to probably charge it every day. Well, I know I definitely do. Normally at night, if I've been using this all day, I stick it on the charger. And I can still vape while I'm charging it, or I can use a different mod. But yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything. Oh, I didn't say, you know, the screen, it has got your atomizer on there, your resistance. It has got, when you're pressing the button, if you're on wattage mode, it does show you the volts that it's firing. And obviously you've got the battery symbol in the corner. Really, I don't really like these ones that just do the battery. I prefer to actually be able to see, like the old Vamos, where you just press a button, it tells you how much you've got. But it's still a good indication of how much battery you've got. And it has also got, as all the others, the button changes colour as the battery drops, which is good. At least you've got a visual thing there always about what your battery's on, and if it goes onto bed, you need to charge it. But yeah, that's really about it. To go up and down, it's exactly the same as the others. You press and hold the minus or plus, and it will start flashing, and then you go up and down. I mean, I always use it in wattage mode, but the voltage mode is there as well, just in case you wanted, you know. My sister asked me actually the other day where I got my e-cig from. I said which one, so I've got like thousands. But she's just started. She's using an Itaste battery, one of the little, I can't remember what they're called now. They have got variable wattage and that on them, but they're about that big. And I actually did suggest this one to her, because I think for a beginner, although it's powerful, it's small, and with variable wattage, not too difficult to use, and it hasn't got the temperature control to confuse you as well, which some of like the other ones that are really nice, like the iStick and stuff like that, they've got temperature control on them now as well. So for a beginner, you know, variable wattage, voltage, temperature control, it's confusing. So this one would probably be better as somebody that's just coming up from an Ego battery, or even someone that's just going into vaping and they need something more, you know, an ego's not satisfying them. So yeah. It is a really good mod. I really like it and I would recommend it. Although, as I've said, you can't. I am disappointed that they haven't brought one of these out that has got temperature control on it. Just for me personally, because I like to use temperature control on my Snow Wolf, and it would be nice to have a little e-cig that had it on too. Just for going out and stuff like that, really. I mean, most places I do take my Snow Wolf. But anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching.